Hey, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elder degree, millstone, and peace and salutations to the whole elect. As you can see on the screen, it's the etymology for the word progressive, and a comment was made just as far as the promises and the covenants. By vocab Malone, we went to the brothers in the Chicago camp, and he made the comment to say that, the covenants and the promises were progressive, and the reason why, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, when he came back to basically to redeem and, save all people, which is madness, and it's not according to the scriptures, and he is yet to prove that. But I just want to get this definition for progressive. This is 1600, characterized by advancement in action, character, etc. from progress. It says as if, or else from French progressive. It says from past participle, stem of Latin progedy. It says of taxation from 1889 of jazz, 1947, meaning characterized by striving for change and innovation. Okay, so progressive meaning characterized by striving for change. So his basis of his doctrine, okay, is that the will of the Lord, is to change pretty much. Okay, so let's get a couple scriptures on that, because it's an easy cut, man, and it's real simple stuff, man. Really, really simple stuff. This is Malachi 3:6. It says, "For I am the Lord," which is Yahweh. It's all caps. "I change not." Okay. So let's just take a look at this, man. Because people make claims, people say things out of their mouth and they cannot back it up, man. And all what happens is you make certain comments, and you all you gotta do is just go into the scriptures, man. That's all you gotta do. It says, what is that? Shana. In the Hebrew is to repeat, to again, change, alter. Okay, to change, to be repeated. It says to disguise oneself. That's pretty much the point, man. It's not real hard to understand, man. Like, the Lord doesn't change first and foremost. Okay. The covenants and promises were given unto Israel. Okay, he's only been dealing with one people. Okay, what is that? I hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, hey, listen, there was only one family that he brought up from the land of Egypt. Okay. Listen, though, the scriptures are in its entirety are solely focused on one particular people. It's not that complicated, man. You can't change something that's already been written. All right, and I don't care what type of interpretations or what type of false understanding you're trying to put onto it. It's just not going to work, man. It says, against the whole family that I brought up against the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Nobody else got punished. You see what I'm saying? Like when you go into these covenants, into the covenant, which is an agreement, which is a contract. It was made with Israel, okay? By blood, okay? By blood. So we agreed to do one thing and we didn't do it. So therefore we were punished for it, okay? And that applies to nobody else. Like this has nothing to do with anybody else. Like, this is complete. This is family business at the end of the day. You know? I just get one more, and this is just concerning the Lord, you know, even himself, you know, he told you what he came back to do. Galatians 4:4 says, but when the fullness of time was come, the Most High sent forth his Son, made of a woman, made under the law. First of all, what law are we talking about? The Mosaic law, the law that was given to Moses on Mount Sinai. And who did he give the law to? All right? It says, to redeem them that were under the law. Okay? To redeem. What are we doing when you redeem something? To buy back something, man. This is not hard. This is not hard to understand. But some people try to twist and pervert the doctrine. It's just, you know, because you bring confusion. The scriptures tell you the Lord is not the author of confusion. He tells you that, man. So cut the bullshit. It says that we might receive the adoptions of sons. Why are we receiving the adoption of sons? Because the Lord he turned his face from us, man. You go back to Hosea, the first chapter, he explains that to you. Okay? That's already was prophesied of. All right? It says, and because ye are sons, the Most High sent forth the Spirit of his Son into your hearts, crying, Abba, Father. And that's damn sure what's happening, man. That's damn sure what's happening right now in these days, man. September the 8th, 2018. That's taking place, man. All right. So there's a number of scriptures, okay, that goes into this, okay, that explains to you who the Lord is dealing with. All right. You can stack these scriptures for days. It seems like, man. You know, I'll get one more. You know, this is not hard to understand, man. Not hard at all. You get it. Psalms 147:19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, Yaquab, right? His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so with any nation. I mean, the first scripture we got was in Malachi. Speaking about what? Does the Lord change? I mean, so what these people are saying is that the scriptures contradict themselves. No, they don't. Wisdom is the principal thing, but with all our get understanding, these people simply don't understand the scriptures. And you want to know what? I'm starting to believe that they do get it. They just completely trying to spy at our liberty, man, and just bring confusion. That's their job, because it's like you want to know. It gets to a point where it's like, okay, you're an agent, okay. Because when we go into the scriptures, you don't want to deal with the scriptures. You just want to deal with folly, and you want to make up things. You want to duck and dodge all of these questions and going into these really important topics, and getting the details and digging into the word. They don't want to do that. All right. It says he had not dealt so with any nation. I mean, this is easy. This is not hard to understand. This is pretty simple to understand. This needs no breaking down, to be honest with you. It says, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Yeah, you're right. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. for dealing with us and just us. Okay? And sending the only begotten Son to come back and redeem us. Okay? It's beautiful, man. So cut the bullshit, you know? Cut all the nonsense, man. Cut the nonsense. These covenants, these promises are not progressive. These things don't change. Because if you're saying that, hey, listen, you saying the Lord changes, and you out your fucking mind. Call on Yahweh, Shemel Shah.